Flag is raised, and they're racing, and everyone got off to a good beginning, but Golden Eagle is a little slow to get going into stride, as Into the Storm doesn't have that problem, as she leads with a mile to go. So it's Into the Storm, the leader, from Abigail. Running for Joy is running along in third. There's a break of a length and a half to Stevenson's Thunder. Golden Eagle has recovered after a hesitant beginning, and the trailer of the six pack is Leopard in the Valley. They come down the stretch the first time after opening quarter of 26 flat. And it is Into the Storm who just takes them along at an easy gallop on the outside. Abigail is caught three wide. Between horses is Golden Eagle improving consistently. Down the inside now falling back a little bit. It's running for Joy. Stevenson Thunder has one beaten. And this is Leopard in the Valley, who's trailed only by the ambulance as they go past the 5 furlong marker. The half was 50-2. After a pedestrian opening half, it is still Into the Storm, having it the way she wants it, in front by a length and a half. From on the outside, Abigail goes next. Down between horses on the inside is Golden Eagle. There's a break of 2 lengths 9 before we get to Running for Joy. Another 2 to Stevenson's Thunder. And the back marker continues to be Leopard in the Valley as they go past the departure point. The opening 6 was 116-3. And Into the Storm is going to be pressed now by Abigail, who goes up to issue a challenge. There's a broke 4 lengths clear of Golden Eagle. Stevenson Thunder staying on the inside. Running for Joy has had enough as they come inside the quarter pole. And it's on the inside, Into the Storm, and on the outside, Abigail. These two are well clear. It's going to be a match race inside the final furlong they come. And they're homeward bound on the inside, Into the Storm on the outside. Abigail picking them up and putting them down. Abigail, Into the Storm is not going away. Abigail, however, is determined, and she's going to get home. Wins it now by just about a length and a half from a game. Into the Storm. Third was Stevenson's Thunder. Golden Eagle rounds out the top 4, and the winner stops the clock in 1:55-3. In a moment, we'll be back with a recap for you. Patiently. They're under starter's orders. Racing, and very quickly away was Good Vibration on the inside, showing lots of speed. Who the Body Is on the outside, zipping by 17 million US. Then comes Just Ain't Easy down the inside. Bird in the Valley, then Naomi, Too Tight to Talk, has one beaten, and that's Visionary as they go around the far turn and head up the hill towards the 3 furlong marker. And it's 17 million US who's got 4 lengths advantage over Good Vibration. And Who the Body is next. There's a break of a length and a half to Just Ain't Easy. Down the inside, Bird in the Valley, Naomi improves a long way back to Too Tight to Talk. And Visionary continues to trail after opening quarter of 24-4. The leader is still 17 million US, but only by a length and a half as Good Vibration starts to close the gap. Naomi is also rattling home, and they're homeward bound. And on the inside, it is 17 million US clinging to the lead between horses. Naomi white on the outside, Good Vibration. Naomi now comes through and picks it up. Good Vibration rattling home on again on the outside. These two are going to hit the wire. Very close indeed. It's on the outside, Good Vibration. On the inside, Naomi. The camera will decide which one got home. 17 million US faded to third, and the winner stopped the clock in 108 flat. In a moment, we'll be back with a recap for you.
And they're all in, with Seagull just being the last one to come forward. They're off, and Noble Intent is the quickest away. He got a good break on the inside. Rocky's been hustled to get into position. He's been asked for some speed. Floret past the 5 furlong marker, now races into second. So it's some classic winners racing up the back stretch on Derby Day. It's Noble Intent from Floret. Seagull going over the top of horses is third. Legion is fourth, and there's Voldemort on the back of the field. Is Black Rock and Rotley in the field is covered by 5 lengths over the top of the hill. So with 3.5 furlongs left to travel, it's Noble Intent who leads, and Floret sits second. 2 lengths back in third is Seagull, and 3 lengths in fourth is Legion, just being passed by his stablemate Voldemort, who races into fourth and just 3 lengths off of the lead. Behind Legion goes Blackrock, and the trailer is still Rockley, who's now 8 lengths off of Noble Intent, who's cruising under the quarter mile on top. So it's Noble Intent who's going to be the first in line for the judges. He's put away Floret. In between horses is Seagull coming 4 wide. It's Jalon Samuel and Voldemort as they come inside the final furlong. And Voldemort made a sustained bid out when he comes to the front. And Jalon Samuel and Voldemort are running away from the field. Noble Intent is trying to hold on to second. Seagull third. Floret has given it up and she'll be fourth. But Voldemort wins from Noble Intent. Then came Seagull, Floret, Legion, Blackrock, and the last one home was Rockley in 106 flat. In a moment, a recap for you.
And a route of 11 furlongs, the light splashing. And we've got a start to the afternoon's fourth race. And quickly into stride is Rashid Hughes and Amiash. They go to the lead as they make the procession down the back stretch, a long run. And now change the guard up front as 9.69 assumes the lead. So 9.69 opens off by 2.5 lengths in second position. That one racing nicely in second is King of Cool. Then there's Amiash back in third. That's his pair for Trainer and Junior. Settling in the fourth is Awesome Swimmer, who's seeking a beaver trick. Donico did it races in fifth. Another 5 lengths back to on the inside. That one is Zip Code, lapped on the outside of Zip Code. Not quite picking up that one. The back marker at this stage, just about 15 lengths off the lead, is Silver Bullet. So as they race through the quarter mile, they've done the quarter in 25 and they're fifth. And they come back and they're going to turn and come into straight for the first time, and it is 9.69. On the outside is King of Cool. These two have gone just about 7 lengths clear on the inside. Amiash in between horses. That one is Awesome Swimmer towards the outside. Summer again. Then there's Donico did it racing as a pair with Zip Code. The back marker is Silver Bullet as they're on the line for the first time.
And as they race into the turn for the first time, King of Cool picks it up to the 5.5 furlong mark of their race. So half of the journey has been completed, and King of Cool now picks it up and he puts 2 on 9.69. The field is getting closer to these two that are freewaying it up front. They're now 4 lengths off of the Julian pair up front. That's Amiash in third. Awesome Swimmer is on the outside fourth. Summer again and Donico did it race together. Zip Code is about 8 lengths off of the lead, and in turn 8 lengths in front of Silver Bullet as they meet the rising ground. So this is where the going gets tough, and King of Cool's disposed of 9.69. Amiash creeps up the inside into second. Awesome Swimmer is third as Fatigue has sat upon King of Cool 3 furlongs from the money. So a mile has been completed. They have 2.5 furlongs left to travel. The mile was in 1:44 and 2. And Awesome Swimmer shoots. It's Awesome Swimmer who goes on. But here comes the long-winding Donico. Did it with a quarter mile left to go to issue a challenge. So Donico did it set for home by Lopez, and he puts a half length on Awesome Swimmer, who's seeking 4 in a row. Summer again is running a big one. Zip Code is fourth as they swing to the judge. And it's Donico did it. In between horses is Awesome Swimmer. She's under pressure, finding that last furlong very hard to handle. Zip Code is rattling home out wide. In between horses is Summer again as they come down the stretch. And Donico did it's getting weary, but in the meantime, Zip Code is indefatigable. He wins by a length from Donico did it. Summer again, Awesome Swimmer in 2:23 and 3. In a moment, a recap for you.
Lights flashing, they're off and running for the afternoon supporting feature race, the TA Tommy Peirce Memorial Trophy Condition race. Out to shooting on to the main course, and the Celestial Storm in between horses on against the railers, Inspired Adventure. These two are going to jostle for the lead. Coming across from the outside, settling third position, that one is stolen. Debonair David tracks on the inside, and fourth in between horses, you get Janat's Gold. Then there's the Gearsmith pair of Arrowhead towards the outside, and Night Riders at the back of the field under Antonio Peirce, and the quarter has been carved out in 26 and 1/5. And towards the inside, it continues to be scrubbed along. It is Inspired Adventure by a half a length, moving up on the outside to go towards the lead. That one is Stolen, who's going to take over. So change the guard, going down the back stretch. And we have a match race going on. Stolen takes over under Ricky Walker, opens off by a length and a half. Inspired Adventures under tremendous pressure already. Celestial Storm also under the gun. Tracking on the inside is Debonair David. Then there's Arrowhead. One ranging up on the inside, looking for racing room is Night Rider towards the outside. The back marker is Janat's Goal. The quarter, the half mile in 49 and 2 as they continue over the top of the hill. Race back towards the 2 furlong pole, and Stolen is gone clear by 4, looking to steal it. Inspired Adventures under tremendous pressure, coming to run down on the inside. That one is Debonair David, who's in hot pursuit. Celestial Storm is running on the spot, and you can discard all the other 6 furlongs at 1:15 flat. They're turned for home. And on the inside, it is Stolen, who has a length and a half clear of Debonair Davis, switching towards the outside. Is the Inspired Adventure coming once again. Celestial Storm running all over the track, but Stolen seems to have stolen this one for John Mark Cozy, and Ricky Walker wins it by a length and a half from Debonair David. Third is Celestial Storm. Fourth, tight between Knight Rider and Inspired Adventure, and they stop the clock in a decent 1:35 and a fifth. In a moment, I'll have a recap for you.
So they're just waiting for someone to settle. They're on the starter's orders. Racing, and very quickly away with Sebastian coming across from the outside is Cipriani. Quality Stars along the inside. Between on the outside, Midnight Chick trying to get across. Then there's Scarlet Ann. The Awesome Fox is next. Then This Means War, Lady Diva, Donny inside Trojan, Disco Bay. Leading Leopard is the next one through. And there's a long way back to Metaphor as they go past the 3 furlong marker. The opening quarter was 24 and 4. They head down the hill towards Brigade, down towards the Cannons. And on the outside, it is Midnight Chicken. On the inside, Cipriani. Quality Stars next. Sebastian with a renewed effort. Then the Awesome Fox has 3 or 4 lengths. So drift to the first 4. And there are no more turns. And on the inside, Cipriani cuts the corner in front. But on the outside, here's Midnight Chick. White on the outside, Sebastian is rallying home. Cipriani on the inside. On the outside, Midnight Chick. Midnight Chick and Cipriani at nowhere. Inseparable. Midnight Chick and Cipriani go by together. Sebastian was third, and on the outside, Quality Star Majestic grabbed fourth. The winner stopped the clock in 59 and 2. In a moment, a recap for you.
Red flag is raised. They're off in the Derby, and Jack Manani Gap and Jewel jumped away best. Gandalf and Jalon Samuel will break third, a lot less dramatically than the Midsummer. So it's the race to the opening stages in the 79th Massy United Insurance Barbados Derby, and Jalon Samuel has plans to put Gandalf in front after breaking slowly, and he gets him there. Gandalf and now Don't Doubt Doris is going to join Gandalf on the lead as they race to the opening furlongs of the Derby. Jack Manani Gap, after breaking on top 6, third. Jewel is fourth as they swing to the stretch for the first time. It is Gandalf and Jack and Don't Doubt Doris coming down the stretch together through an opening quarter in 25 flat. Gandalf at the head of affairs. Don't Doubt Doris is second at his flank. Jack Manani got in the pocket third. Brave Stars getting close with Ricky Walker. He now races into fourth as he shadows Jewel to the 5.5 furlong marker unexpectedly. Tamarama is off the pace. He's 6. Going well into the first turn is my friend Patch. Down at the inside is the champion Stealing. She's about 5 lengths off of the lead. She has 5 furlongs left to travel and 5 lengths to make up if she wants to win the Derby. Pretty Princess and the Thriller is What You Think as they get over the top of the hill. And Aquila is now 15 lengths off of Gandalf as they get up the back stretch. A half in 48 and 4. It's a breakneck pace as 3/4 comes up in 15 and 3, and Gandalf puts pedal to the metal. Here's Brave Star ever closer. He comes within a half of length of his stablemate, and here's where the race will pick up, and it is Gandalf and Brave Star, and they square off once again. They go at it as they race down the hill with a quarter mile left to travel, and Gandalf still holds a slim lead over Brave Star, and again they've put a big gap on the rest of their competitors. Their stablemate Jack Manani Gap is 8 lengths back in third, and in turn 5 lengths in front of the rest as they come to the corner, and a furlong to run more than ever before, and Gandalf appears to be clearing that hurdle significantly as he repels Brave Star once more inside the final furlong of the Derby, and Gandalf is staying on stoutly, and Brave Star as well, but Gandalf is going the better, and Gandalf puts an exclamation point on an unorthodox Triple Crown. He wins the Derby. Brave Star was second, Jack Manani Gap third. What You Think ran on to be fourth in a quick 2:08 and 4. In a moment, a recap for you.
They're under starters orders and they're racing. Picture perfect beginning. Lipstick gets off a little slowly, and the rider on Firecracker has lost his steals as they come off the showing main course. It is King of the Valley who takes the early running. On the outside, Mary Stewart is prominent. So too is Jolie Louise. Down the inside, Super Height scrapes the plastic. Then in between horses is No Fly Zone. To the outside of No Fly Zone is Now you know. Then we find Firecracker and Nutcracker together on the inside, Forgotten Romance. Then there is Lipstick, and Easter Monday is the back marker. The opening quarter was 26 flat. As they head down the back stretch, it is King of the Valley trying to keep the cutters clean in front by 3 parts of a length. From Mary Stewart, who pays close attention, Jolie Louise cruises up on the outside to go third. Down the inside, Super Heights, Firecracker, the rider still with his feet out the steels, is next one through. Then comes No Fly Zone, Forgotten Romances, dropped away meekly, so too as Now You Know. Easter Monday has just improved one better. The opening half is 50-3. They head towards the drill hall. And it is King of the Valley being pressed now by Mary Stewart. Super Heights is running right between horses. There as well is Jodie Louise fall away. No Fly Zone has found her best rider. She's going to come up calling late, but she's going to need a scene to run through if she gets it on the rails. And yes, she does. On the outside, here it comes. That's Super Heights. On the between these horses is Mary Stewart, but No Fly Zone has found room to dance and comes dancing through on the inside. But is she going to get there? The invitation too late. It is going to be too late as Super Heights beats No Fly Zone. Then King of the Valley, Nutcracker, and Mary Stewart go by together, and the winner stops the clock in 1:38-3. In a moment, we're back with a recap for you.